Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Shelby TV Sports Special. I'm Tim Meyer along with Mick Narouche back in the booth again here at Barney Swinehart Field for a MAC football game between the Eisenhower Eagles and the Grosse Pointe Norsemen. The Eagles 1-2 on the year and the Norsemen 2-1. And Mick, tell me a little bit about the Grosse Pointe Norsemen.
Yeah, Tim, it's good to be back. And first of all, I just want to say, watching that intro, outstanding work to the guys in the booth and down in the truck. Really looks great. Give you a little bit on Coach Sombera's team. He brings in the Norsemen coming in off of two pretty big wins for him against Roseville and Fraser. Really the strengths of the game for them and what they've seen all season is a pretty potent running attack, which will be kind of one of the keys of the game, is to see how Eisenhower's rush defense and the Norsemen's rush defense kind of stack up. If Eisenhower is able to neutralize that, are they going to be able to go over the top? And really that's been a point of vulnerability so far of this defense, if there's been one, is just going over the top and passing. So we'll see what we can do, and excited to be back and got the butterflies all worked out right now. So.
Okay, well that's good. It sounds just as good as ever, and just like to talk a little bit about the Eisenhower Eagles. They are 1-2 on the year. Eagles trying to acclimate themselves to a new offense, which is also can be a bit cumbersome, but they made some tweaks and have adjusted some things, and so I think they got some things worked out and be a different offense you'll see. Eisenhower also has been troubled by penalties, personal foul penalties, and the coaches have assured us that they have worked things out this week regarding that. So here we go, Robert Smith to kick it off. I'm sorry. Yeah, Robert Smith kicking it off. And it's taken there by Grosse Pointe North's number 1, Odell Snyder, and he's brought down there right away by, looks like the Eagles' number 2, Brandon Metcalf. So it'll be 1st and 10, Grosse Pointe North. The ball will be on their own 17-yard line. The Eagle defense hasn't been doing too bad, but Mick, this team likes to run the ball a little bit. We haven't heard much about their throwing and passing attack.
No, and Eisenhower, you're right. Their rush defense, they're only giving up 3.2 yards per attempt this season, only giving up 2 rushing touchdowns all season. And again, a little early jitters here, as we got a penalty. First
looks like
play
a penalty against Eisenhower. Looks like it may have been offside. Let's see what the referee says here. Offside Eisenhower, so right away we thought, well, at least it's not a personal foul penalty, so they get
Yeah, but again, I think this is something that's plagued this team the first 3 games of the year, right? Penalties and timely penalties that have really cost them this season. So,
well, Grosse Pointe North hasn't run a play and they've gained 5 yards.
And you know, it's smart by Grosse Pointe. Come out, go on a long count, try to get them to jump, and it worked.
What set is it?
Well, Robinson is a quarterback. James, the running back, he's got it. No, Robinson takes it around the right side. He'll go out of bounds at the 31. Nice fake handoff there, and maybe it looks like he stepped out at the 29-yard line. So it's a first down for the Norsemen. 1st and 10, Grosse Pointe North. Robinson again, he's coming around the right side. Now we got a penalty. It looks like Friedel was pulled down by the offensive guard. Now there's another penalty here.
So you're going to have a hold and you're going to have a late hit personal foul.
And that personal foul looked like it was on number 53, Jake Corey of Eisenhower. See what they call here. They're probably going to run the play over again.
Well, again, Tim, you got a holding penalty that's going to take him back probably to the 20-yard line. And again, just can't do that on the sideline. You got to come off the quarterback in that situation. With it being the quarterback, they're going to scrutinize it even more. So.
They got the holding penalty, now the personal foul penalty. I don't know why he's walking out. I think he's going to have to the same spot, isn't he?
Just about. Well, out of that, they gain about a yard and a half.
This team's gained more yardage without running plays than I've ever seen in my life.
Well, that's going to be the key for this Eisenhower defense, though, is they've got two really solid running backs.
And the quarterback is also
and James and Bryant, and then if you're able to stop them, then you got to take care of the running back, who's really been outstanding for this Grosse Pointe team this season.
First down and a long 6 for Grosse Pointe North. Now Robinson, the left-hander, going back to throw, being rushed, throws it out there to the sideline. And is it caught, or they're calling it a catch out there? Number 89, Dylan Webb with the catch. It'll be a first down, Grosse Pointe North.
Well, one of the keys is how much were they going to throw the football, and right here on the third play from scrimmage, we got that answer, and actually you see the quarterback sets up and throws a pretty good ball to number 89, Dylan Webb, for a big first down.
First and 10, North on their own 43-yard line. Fake handoff to James. Robinson still got it. Now he cuts through the middle. And tripped up on a nice tackle by Rabicki of Eisenhower. Otherwise, Robinson looked like he had a lot of running room if he gets by Rabicki, number 4, for the Eagles. Second down and 6 for Grosse Pointe North. It's been a while. Robinson held that ball in the middle of the field before Eisenhower realized he had it.
Yeah, it's an interesting play. He fakes a handoff to the running back and then follows him up through the hole. So you got a lead blocker. And again, these linebackers are going to have to be active tonight. They're going to have to be able to read and react. North is really good at, ball fakes and some misdirection run plays and counters. So they're going to have to be sound, stay home, and contain.
It is second and 6. Robinson again back to throw. Looking, being rushed. Throws out there, and it's incomplete. Intended for number 6, Lawrence Bryant of Grosse Pointe North. Osich on the coverage there for Eisenhower.
Yeah, good coverage by Eisenhower on that play.
So it'll be third down and 6. Big third down. The Eagles would like to get their defense off the field. And Robinson bringing the play in. Shotgun for Robinson. He's got it. He pitches out there, waiting for him into the Eagles. Number 16 of Eisenhower on that tackle. Ben Hemmerling. It'll be fourth down, and the Norsemen are forced to punt.
Yeah, a good job and trying to quick pitch off to the right side, and good job at contained by Jack. And
Sedlak will drop deep for Eisenhower, and on to punt the ball is Tristan Richardson. Bad kick, really kind of low. Got to watch it. Eisenhower, you got to stay away from it. Finally down there by Grosse Pointe's number 57, Emilio Castronano. I'm sorry, Castronero. Excuse me. You're better at the Italian names than I am. I'm not very good at that.
You probably need me back just for that reason alone.
That could be the reason. So the Eagle offense will get a chance here. We'll see the new wrinkles that they may have put in. Bradshaw will go right from the shotgun, so we're going to see it right away. Quick throw, Riley Miller's got it. Spins away from a tackle, and he's all the way up to the 50-yard line. So right away, the Eagles come out firing.
That's a good play call, nice conservative throw. First play of the game. Bradshaw with a nice strike. First down.
First and 10 for the Eagles. They started off well last week against Lance Cruz North. Quick throw, picked off. It's picked off by James. He may go all the way, and he will. And the Norsemen score first here in this ball game as the Bradshaw pass is picked off by number 5, Addison Paris James. He takes it all the way to the house, about 54 yards, and it's 6-0 Grosse Pointe North. Think he was sitting on that one, Mick?
Yeah, I think unfortunately Bradshaw kind of stared down that throw a little bit. And very athletic play by James, though. I mean, he's out covering a slot receiver there as out of the linebacker position. And you can see the athleticism that Grosse Pointe's bringing into this football game. They've been very opportunistic this season so far. And again, they're coming off a big win last week to Frazier, 14-13 win, and it definitely came to Swinehart to play a football game tonight.
Gerlach out for the extra point for Grosse Pointe North. His kick is up, and it is no good. So it is 6-0 Grosse Pointe North. The Eagles, a turnover, an interception return. And you see it here. 55 yards, it looks like. I don't think anybody's going to catch him because he saw that green in front of him. Nobody in front of him. 8:38 left to go in the first quarter, and Mick, you know, you had success in your first play, and the second play turns out to be a interception for a touchdown on offense. How do you bounce back? What do the guys say to each other? How do they pick yourself up after that?
Well, I mean, I think just everybody has to keep playing 100%. I mean, it's a mistake. It's a turnover. The game's early. Still got more than 3/4 of this football game to play here tonight. And you got to stay positive. I mean, you can't get down on each other. You can't start blaming people. It was a bad throw. He stared down the receiver. You're getting the ball back. You got to take down the field and tie it up.
Tristan Richardson with the kick. It's a squibber. Goes through the hands of one Eagle. Now the Eagles just need to fall on it. And first guy to touch there was number 39, Metz, and it went right through his hands. So he won't be on the all-hands team when if there's an onside kick. The Eagles get it. They recover it. It's on their own 29-yard line. And it's kind of scary when you get some of those guys out there.
Yeah, if you're one of the up men on the kickoff return team, you don't touch that football unless it's kicked right at you, and you can't help but touch it. So, again, he tried to make a play. Fortunate Eisenhower was able to recover and see what they can do on drive 2 here.
Yeah, now we got in the shotgun Bradshaw. We give this to, looks like Solkowski there. No, I'm sorry, that's Joe Metz. And he gets a nice hole from his offensive line, and Powers close to a first down. They're going to give it to him.
Yeah, I think this is smart. You know, sell down the quarterback. You've been able to rush the football this season. The running backs are averaging, what, 6, 7, 8 yards a carry this season.
Kowski in motion. Give us to Metz. Try to slide through a hole. He's grabbed there by number 6 of Grosse Pointe North, Lawrence Bryant. And he got maybe a yard. He's 2nd and 9 for Eisenhower. See it here. Looked like he had a hole, but Bryant does a good job of sneaking in there.
Yeah, on the inside, both Bryant and James are really tough up the middle. So going to have to get some of the linemen out to that second level, getting some helmets on them.
Ribbing now with it. Really stood up right there at the 44. It'll be 3rd down. Gain of about 3.
See Bradshaw with another nice pass. But again, good closing speed by Grosse Pointe, limiting the gain.
3rd and 6 for Eisenhower. It's a very short 6. I'll call it 5, okay. 3rd and 5. All these years I've been doing football, should never rely on the down marker now. Ratcher again out for Solkowski. He's got it. Turns it up. Close to a first down. I don't know. He slipped and fell. We'll see whether the official gives it to him or not.
They're given a pretty good spot. I think he does have the first down.
It is the first down. Now the Eagles move the ball again, and they are now at the 50-yard line again. Solkowski here. Close. Ratcher with Metz now in the backfield again. Metz got it again. Burst in the middle. He's to the 30, the 25, 20 down to the 15, and he slammed to the turf at the 12-yard line by, looks like Odell Snyder got him. Tell you what, Joe Metz just kind of burst through that hole.
Yeah, and I really like the play calling too, Tim. Take a look here and run a couple of quick passes to the outside, get those linebackers thinking pass and coming out of the middle a little bit, and then just bust one right up the gut. And great job of running and down in the red zone.
First and 10 Eagles at the Grosse Pointe North 12. Ratcher gives it to Metz again. He powers at the middle. He's met there by James, but he powers forward. Joe Metz to the 6-yard line. He's like a little baby bull out there.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, something's pretty evident early on is Eisenhower's offensive line. They're moving some bodies right now. They're opening up some big holes. They can get some of those big boys out on the linebackers, out on Bryant and James. They're going to have a lot of success running up the middle.
Metz is like a little house going through there, man.
And he's really hard to pick up and find, right? So.
Yeah. And Bratcher again for the shotgun. Give us to Metz again. Grosse Pointe North there, they're kind of snuffed out. Maybe a gain of a yard down to the 5. The 3rd and goal. Limping a bit for Eisenhower is Nathan Caldwell, number 54 for the Eagles. 3rd down at about, let's call it 2. Long 2. Fade to the corner to Friedel. He's got it.
Wow, what a catch. That's
Touchdown, Eisenhower.
What a great throw. Man, I'll tell you, that is a perfect pass. And a great job of Friedel going up and getting it at its highest point. Eisenhower ties it up.
How about coming down in bounds, too? We got his dad sitting right in front of us here.
Papa right there.
They're happy. Ben Friedel used to play for Eisenhower.
Yep.
We got no kicker out there. Or are the Eagles going to go for 2? What do we got going here?
Gotta get the holder out there.
Oh, we need a holder. Yeah, that would help. The Eagles have a tough time with Austin Mitchell kicking the extra point, but Austin Mitchell does it this time. You'll see the touchdown here.
Yeah, just again, Bratcher goes back, just throws it up to the back corner, and Friedel just doing a great job of going over the defender, coming down with a huge catch. And like we said before this drive, they had to shake off that initial interception, go down the field, get a score, and either tie or take the lead, and they did that.
Well, for the most part, I mean, the Eagles have had a pretty good success on defense of containing the Grosse Pointe North offense. Robinson a threat at quarterback to run and pass, for that matter.
Right.
They haven't gone to James much as the running back.
I think it's really going to come down to, is Grosse Pointe going to be able to have a lot of success through the air? Because I think Eisenhower is going to be able to contain their run offense pretty well tonight. Yes, Robinson's a threat, but you know, if you play sound, the linebackers stay home, I think you can contain that. It's going to be interesting to see if they're going to have success going down the field and how that Eisenhower pass defense can contain the pass offense of Grosse Pointe. That has been, if they've had a weakness, it's been through the air. They've given up 4 touchdown passes on the season already in the first 3 games. So
Robert Smith to kick it off, long and deep. Del Snyder's got it on the 10. The Eagles are down there. Avoids one tackle. He slips through, but then he's buried by, looks like the Eagles, number 8. And that's Jacob Friedel. But Snyder gets it up to the 28-yard line. So with 4:38 left to go here in the first quarter, the Norsemen will have the ball again. They trail it now 7-6 as Robinson comes out there. Give us to James, makes a move. Jacob Friedel stands him or makes a tackle, but not before James gets about it 9 yards, all the way up to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, James is a load. No doubt about it. Number 5, Addison Parrish James. It's going to be a guy they're going to have to throw a bunch of helmets at to bring him down. What impact he's already had on this football game.
2nd and 1. Give us to James again. He's caught in the backfield. Looked like Friedel, Logan Friedel this time. Gonna still be 3rd and 1 now. Robinson brings him up, he'll go over center. He'll take it himself. I don't know, did he get enough? Let's see where they mark it.
Boy, this is...
Depends where they give him the spot.
I tell you, I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. Yeah, I guess he did. We're giving it to him.
So it's 1st down, Norsemen. So they will have it. Their own 38-yard line. Robinson fakes a gift, going around the right side. Got enough speed to get around. He's finally tripped up. Kalasesk. Let's see who got him there. It looked like number 41 of the Eagles. Vasiliak got him. See it here.
And Robinson just keeper off the left side. And we'll slip a couple defenders and
kind of fell down on his own. Really. 2nd down and 2. Norsemen rushing up to the line. Robinson again, forced it to the middle. Right there, Hawk, number 75, is right there to bring him down. He hesitated a minute, and that was too late.
yeah, again, that was that quarterback keeper behind the fake to the running back, and this doesn't fool
Number 75,
number
Robert
75.
Hawk was right there.
Yeah, he was ready for that one.
Holy macaroni.
Well, as a quarterback, that'll make you think the next time they call that play and you got to run it up the middle.
3rd and 4. Norsemen on their own 45. Better hurry up and get a playoff here. Robinson from the shotgun now. Standing at his own 40-yard line. Back to throw. Eagles are coming. Osich is coming at him. Now he runs out of it. He's going for the 1st down. He'll be out of bounds. The Eagles lucky there. Vasiliak was going to lay him out, but he was already out of bounds. He did a good job of not doing that.
Yeah. I think that was probably a smart decision by Robinson. But again, just good pressure from the outside for Eisenhower. 16 and number 1, flushing him out. And again, a good job.
Vasiliak could have cleaned his clock, and he kind of let up as soon as he saw him.
It's good discipline laying off on that one, because I'll tell you, when you see a quarterback like that, it's hard to lay off.
Troy North's going to punt. Eagles rush it good. Kicked off the side of his foot and almost in the stands. I don't know if that went 10 yards.
Boy, I'll tell you what. It went 1 yard. 1 yard punt.
Big break for Eisenhower.
Huge break, and I'll tell you, this all started because of the snap. I mean, it seemed like that snap took 10 minutes to get back to that punter. And again, good pressure up the middle by Eisenhower, forcing a bad punt. They start in Norsemen's territory.
Well, Bradshaw will go from the shotgun. He's got Metz back there again. We give us to Metz. He goes up the middle. Good game. Finally stopped, grabbed on for dear life was Dylan Webb. He grabbed his Joe Metz ankles. Joe gets 4. That's real slow motion.
So slow we can't even get it in for the next play.
That was slow. Metcalf in motion. Throw caught out there by Eagles number 6, Friedel. He turns it into a first down out of bounds at the Grosse Pointe North 34-yard line. Got 27 seconds left to go here in the first. Eagles on the Grosse Pointe North 34. Kadari Johnson in the backfield. He gets the football. Makes a couple of moves. He's tackled there after a gain of 3. Looked like big number 99 got him. Second and 8 for the Eagles, but I don't think they'll get this play off. That'll end the first quarter play with the score. The Eisenhower Eagles 7, the Grosse Pointe Norsemen 6. We'll be back with more football after this.
Hi, my name is Doug Wozniak. I'm a licensed Michigan attorney, but I'm also licensed as a Michigan real estate broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Esplendito Mexican Cuisine. Newly opened on Mound Road just south of 23 Mile, Esplendito offers some of the finest Mexican cuisine in the area. And of course, you can still get that famous Esplendito pizza. Enjoy it in their full-service dining area or take it home. Pizza, spirits, and celebration. Esplendito, over 25 years of serving great meals to good friends. Call 739-1070.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this Shelby TV Sports Special. Tim Meyer along with Mick DeRouche. We're here at Barney Swinehart Field for a MAC football clash between the Eisenhower Eagles and the Grosse Pointe North Norsemen. The Eagles have it on the Grosse Pointe North 32. Second down and 8 for Eisenhower. Bradshaw alone in the backfield. Quick out to Sikowski. It's over to the 30. The 25 down to the 24, close to a first down. Looks like they're, let's see if they give it to him or not. He's going to be about half a yard short.
And I think Eisenhower is going to keep taking those short little quick passes until Grosse Pointe starts coming up and playing some press coverage, because their defensive backs are playing 10 yards off the line. This is just easy pickings right here. And you look, James is 10 yards away from when he catches a football. We'll be taking that all night long if they don't start making adjustments.
Osich is in the backfield. He gets a football. He goes straight ahead. He's got the first down. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't Osich. It was Bradshaw who kept the ball. What a great fake.
I'll tell you, this play calling by Eisenhower really has Grosse Pointe on their heels right now. take a look, and
Oh,
again, they're just beating him up the middle. Bradshaw keeps it, goes around the right side, and I'll tell you, that's just easy.
First and goal, ball on the Grosse Pointe North 10 for Eisenhower. Sikowski in motion. They give this to him. He's around the left side looking for a hole. Now he's punched up there. Good job by the Norsemen to kind of stop that from going outside.
Again, and there's James and Bryant, those two middle linebackers. Yeah, I think Sikowski would have been better served just trying to get to that pylon. Keep going outside with that run.
Yeah, he cut it up, and that maybe might have been a mistake to do that. But as Dave Drath says, you can't take away a running back's vision. I think that's what he said, right?
Something like that, right?
Second down and goal. Pitch out, nice to Sikowski.
What a great
to the
play.
5, touchdown Eisenhower.
Boy, oh boy. What a great drive by Eisenhower. I'll tell you, Grosse Pointe really had no answer for that drive. Just really, really good play calling, great execution, and what can you say? What a wonderful touchdown drive.
In the first few games, the pitching was a little bit, I want to say, very mechanical. That looked like a very natural,
Yeah, Bradshaw did a great job.
smooth pitch.
Really great job. Great ball fakes, great pitch right there. Very composed that whole drive. Just an outstanding series by Eisenhower. You couldn't ask for anything more than that.
The extra point kick by Mitchell Austin is good. And the Eisenhower Eagles now lead it 14-6 over the Grosse Pointe North Norsemen. And the fans are happy here. And so is Mick.
Fans are happy, cheerleaders are happy, players are happy. I'm happy because I'm doing this again.
Grosse Pointe North is not happy.
Grosse Pointe North is not happy right now.
They're talking about it right now.
Yeah, their defensive coordinator and defensive coaches are gonna have some work to do at halftime, because this Eisenhower attack right now is coming at them from a lot of different angles, and again, it's really keeping them off balance. I mean, it's to the point where you can't even send blitzes or stunts, because you do that and they're just going to misdirect right off of those stunts. So really, really good, and Bradshaw looks really composed on those last two drives.
Travis Maltop, the Eisenhower Eagle special teams coach there. Eagles will kick it off as number 97, Robert Smith, will kick it from the 40. It's a long kick by Smith. It will go into the end zone. Grosse Pointe North will take it out at the 20-yard line with 10:15 left to go here in the second quarter. Eagles leading it 14-6, and this is poorest field position, I think. Well, second poorest field position for Grosse Pointe North tonight.
Yes, it is. We'll see as Robinson brings them out of the field. We'll see what they can bring here on this third series. As Eisenhower's done a really good job of containing him and taking away that running game.
Quick handoff, hold on for dear life is the middle linebacker for the Eagles, number 53, Jake Corey. He's up to the 22-yard line. Bryant on the tackle.
And interesting, Grosse Pointe bringing in a fullback on this series so far. I've not seen two backs in the backfield too much so far in this football game. So maybe the directive right now is let's try to get that running game going. And again, now Bryant moves out into the slot.
Robinson from the shotgun, he's back to throw. Being rushed by the Eagles, Kasiliak. Throw over the head of his intended receiver, Tristan Richardson. It'll be third down now and 7. Actually had 2 receivers out there. It looked like he
Kind of threw right in between both of
was
them.
an indecisive throw a bit. The way it looked. Probably overthrew the closer receiver.
I'll tell you one thing with that play, though. Robinson really stayed composed. He had a rush coming to his left. But again, was able to hang in that pocket, threw a nice ball. It's just, it didn't even look like his receivers were on the same page.
Again, Robinson, quarterback draw. Got a little bit of room. Up the middle he goes. Finally tackled there by the Eagles. Saputo, number 24. But I think Robinson got a first down. It was definitely a quarterback draw.
Yeah, it was. And a really good play call, too. I think Eisenhower was fully expecting a pass on that play. And I just love the draw play. I really do. Loved it when I played. I still love it. Well, they do it with the quarterback these days, you know.
Horace King used to run a good draw play for the Lions. For those of you that remember way back then. Handoff up the middle. The Eagles are right there in the middle to stack it up. Kind of closing that hole up pretty quickly for Isaiah. You got Sherry in there. And who else on the bottom of that pile? Eagles, number 44, Cody Goff. Second down and 8 for Grosse Pointe North. Ball is on the 33-yard line. From the shotgun goes Robinson with James in the backfield. Eagles show blitz. Osich jumped the gun. That'll cost the Eagles 5. And again, just when you think they got it down, a penalty comes.
Yeah, it's a little anxious. So far, you know, other than that first drive, they've really shown a lot of composure this game. I mean, laying off the quarterback on the sideline. They did have that one personal foul call in that first series, but since then, very, very disciplined.
They seem to be trying to make a conscious effort. Handoff up the middle. Goes number 6, Lawrence Bryant. He's stopped there by Friedel. Jacob Friedel. He gets a first down, so first and 10, Norsemen. Mounting a little bit of a drive here. You see as Friedel puts the shoulder pads down. Ball is on the Eagle 42-yard line. Oh, tremendous play. Hawk in there for Eisenhower. And the rest of the Eagles helped clean him up. Man, Sukar was in there as well.
Yeah, I think they've seen that little off tackle
Yeah, fool me
run
once.
play a few too many times, and
See right here. Hawk in there,
wasn't
man.
having any part of it this time.
Reach out with them big arms. And
I'll tell you what, that's a big boy he wrestled down too.
yeah, Bryant. It'll be second and 10, Grosse Pointe North. All on their own 42-yard line. Robinson's going to go over center this time. Now he's got James out on the side. And the give is to number 23, Slaughter.
Yeah, and Eisenhower brought both linebackers on that play on a stunt. And unfortunately for them, Grosse Pointe had the perfect play call as they go off tackle here to the left, and both backers were either coming up the middle or up the right side. So
Grosse and Kasiliak on the tackle there for Eisenhower, but Grosse Pointe North looking at a 3rd and 4. Robinson bringing them up here, 5:30 and counting here in the second quarter. See Coach. I don't know what he's talking about there. That's some sign language I don't know. Osage on the bottom of your screen looking like a blitz. He is coming. Again, Robinson up the middle. And he gets a first down. The Eagles go right by him.
Yeah, he's really, really a shifty runner. Does a really good job of staying clean. You know what I mean? He's shifty, was able to get down, didn't take a big hit. But again, Eisenhower's going to have to find the answer for this quarterback draw. And you see, he just glides when he runs. He just
Kasiliak looked
is
like
a really good runner.
41. Kasiliak looked like he had a chance at him, and for some reason couldn't make the tag. He just sort of went right by him. 1st and 10. Norsemen at the Eagle, 43. Gives to Slaughter again. He tries to get outside, makes a couple of moves. A couple of Eagles miss, and finally he goes down at the Eagle, looks like the 37-yard line. Good gain there of about 6 yards. Tony Angeli, number 77, in there on the defensive line for Eisenhower. Normally on the offensive line you'll find him, but he's in there going to spell one of his mates. Take a turn out there. 2nd down, they're going to give him 5 yards, so it's 2nd and 5, Grosse Pointe North. Look like there's some movement on that offensive line. Number 52, Mark Hamilton of Grosse Pointe North. Looks like he had a little twitchy going on there. Now that'll move it back to the
Well, Grosse Pointe just returning the favor.
43-yard line.
I tell you, those are just drive-killing penalties too. I mean, you're sitting there at 2nd and 5, and
now Big Bryant, number 6, comes in for number 1, Odell Snyder, so you wonder if he's going to see some action. He looks like a big power back, little Jerome Bettis type of a back there.
mini bus.
He looked like he might be leading Slaughter. They're going to go out of the eye with Slaughter, the tailback.
Right.
Fake to it.
Play action
Robinson
fake.
up the middle, man's wide open.
Yeah, that was a really good play call.
Brian Borgheis is wide open. Doesn't get a first down, but he's to the Eagle 35-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2. You'll see it here.
Yeah, Eisenhower bit a little bit on this. So far in that set with the fullback, it's been nothing but runs up the middle. And again, nice play action fake. And really nice throw. I mean, he's really been on time with a lot of his throws. Been really impressed with Robinson. Not only with his feet, but he's very composed back there as a quarterback.
3rd and 2 for the Norsemen. Almost bet this is 2-down territory for Grosse Pointe North. He was a slot, they're not going to need it. He makes a couple of moves, being held onto. Looks like he dropped the ball. Eisenhower says they have it, but they're saying that he was down.
Yeah, the referee right away.
He's down to the Eagle 30, so let's see if we can see it here.
I think it's when he's spinning right here.
Kasiliak just took the ball out of his hand.
Pretty hard to tell there, but well, I tell you, they may have an argument on that play.
Well, they may be reviewing that at NFL headquarters there.
Colin, you put a call into New York yet, or?
Yeah. 1st and 10, Norsemen. 29 of Eisenhower. Again, Slaughter to the outside. He slips, and Big Curl was there and kind of reached out and forced him to cut. Slaughter slipped, and he's down for no gain as we are heading under 1:40 left to play here in the first half. Grosse Pointe North with all 3 of their timeouts left, so that's not a concern. They may be taking one right here.
Well, I mean, they definitely don't have any urgency yet. I think the clock running down to 1:30. You might want to be moving a little bit quicker.
Slaughter bringing him up. He'll got kind of a wishbone look there in that backfield. Fake's going to go around that right side, being chased by Sukowski. He's got him.
Good job.
And out of bounds
Great
he
job.
goes. Andrew Sukowski with a nice play. Fortunately for Grosse Pointe North, Robinson got out of bounds, but it's 3rd and 10.
It is, and that was a great job by Sukowski, stringing that out to the sideline. Robinson has no choice but to run out.
And the Norsemen are going to call timeout. And with that timeout, we'd like to remind you that next week the Eisenhower Eagles travel to Dakota. It's going to be a big game against the Cougars. Dakota, another fine year this year, strong team, and Eagles at 1 and 2 kind of need victories right now to make it into the playoffs. So,
yeah, Dakota went up and played the defending state champs pretty tough week 1 up in Clarkston, and they're definitely have a heck of a squad again this year. They're gonna challenge in the playoffs, I'm sure, and it'll be a big test for Eisenhower next week.
the Eagles will also homecoming this year for folks out there. You might want to tell your wife Lisa is October 3rd. So all you Eisenhower alumni and former Eagle players, everybody come on out October 3rd here to Barney Swinehart for a homecoming match against the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils. So here we go, 3rd and 10 for Grosse Pointe North. 1:03 left to play here in the first half. Eisenhower leads it 14-6. Robinson from the shotgun.
Oh boy, 72. Ryan
It's
Doss.
supposed to be 72 Hutt. You heard his number called, he looked
70.
up.
Poor Ryan thought it was on 1 and it was on 2.
Yeah. That'll make it 3rd and 15. That's not going to make Coach Frank very happy over there at that Grosse Pointe North sideline. Frank Cimbera, been around for over 40 years, the head coach of Grosse Pointe North. Back goes Robinson. He's looking to throw. Being chased out there. Osich is chasing him. And he finally rolls it out of bounds.
All right, this is really good coverage downfield.
4th down, yes, the Eagles did.
Yeah, Robinson really had absolutely nowhere to go with that football, and really good job too of stringing him out to the sideline, not giving him a running lane. And now there's a penalty flag thrown.
Intentional
The
ground.
referee is talking to the quarterback. I don't know if maybe he said something he shouldn't have said.
The quarterback's out of the pocket.
Or, yeah, they're calling intentional grounding.
High school rules a little different than college and pros.
Yeah, I can't say I know the rule on that in high school, because it certainly looked like a legal play to me.
They're going to move him back. They're going to move him back, and so North will punt. There's 54 seconds left. Now the Eagles have all their timeouts left. Or do they take off? No. They move them all the way back to the 48-yard line. And Grosse Pointe North will punt as number 8, Tristan Richardson, comes on. Sedlick is deep, number 7 for Eisenhower. Now, if you remember, his last punt was a yard.
Yeah, we'll see. See if the snap's any better on this one.
Let's see, the Eagles come at him now. And they are coming. Punts it away. Not a very strong kick. Sedlick with a fair catch at the Eagle 23-yard line with 47.8 seconds left. Eisenhower has a chance. They have all 3 of their timeouts left, Nick.
Yeah, and on that last play too, a pass or a intentional grounding call in high school, you can't just get outside of the tackles and throw it away. You have to throw it at a player If there isn't a receiver in the vicinity, they're going to call it intentional grounding. So I think that's what the referee was explaining to Robinson there after the end of that play.
Reicher back to throw. Fire over the middle, got ribbing. Caught out to the 40, 42-yard line of Eisenhower. First down, clock will stop. See it here, nice strong throw by Bradshaw. Good catch by Ribbing to be in the middle of the field, you know.
No, it's just an outstanding pass. I mean, it was right on the money, had good zip on it. Bradshaw's been very impressive this first half.
Bradshaw being rushed. Now he runs out of it. Headed towards the sideline, looking to get out of bounds. He didn't get out of bounds. The Eagles have to spend a timeout at the 50.
Coach is yelling, get down. You really don't want your quarterback taking those kind of hits.
Well, there's 23.9 seconds left. The Eagles are now at the 50-yard line. A couple timeouts left, but they're going to call one here. You see it here.
Yeah, Bradshaw. Pressure gets out. And again, that's where you just want your quarterback to get down.
Hit by Marcus Harper. Pretty good there. Got a good lick.
Once again, so reminder, concession stands are open during halftime, sponsored by Gets Pizza. Plenty of eats, plenty of drinks. Check it out.
2nd and 2 for Eisenhower, but you got to get something down the field now. They may give you the middle.
Well, I mean, other than that pass in the end zone, they really haven't gone downfield very much. It's been a lot of dinking and dunking, short little screen passes, and
so we'll see the Eagles do here on 2nd down.
double move.
Looking for Ribbing, just wasn't thrown far enough. Ribbing had his man kind of beat. Goes incomplete, 19 seconds left. You'll see here.
Yeah,
just didn't throw it far enough.
Bradshaw just puts a little more air under it.
Yeah,
That's 6 points.
That's a touchdown there. Well, you know.
Those are the toughest ones to throw, though. This is go patterns. Double move.
The over-the-top throw there, over the defense. 3rd down and 2 for Eisenhower. Bradshaw runs, pitches to Johnson, to the 45, to the 40. Does not get out of bounds, but he is inside Grosse Pointe North territory at the 38, and the Eagles call timeout, I believe.
I think they did mark him out. No, they did call timeout.
Game of 1st down, but Eisenhower calls timeout with 10 seconds left to play here in the first half. Nice pitch again, though, by Bradshaw.
Oh, he's been running that option very well. He just, made a mistake on that first drive, but since then, very composed, running the offense, very efficient. And Eisenhower offense, I mean, they kind of saw it last week. They were pretty efficient in the first half. They got to carry that over through halftime. Come out and continue the success they've had here in the first half.
I'd like to remind you folks out there that you can watch the highlights of this game and also see coaches' interviews and players' interviews and special features. That's all on the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review with myself and Coach Chris Smith. We are on each and every week with Eisenhower football coverage. That's the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review on Shelby TV, or you can catch it online at shelbytv.org. So now what do you do? 10 seconds. You really got to.
Well, you still have a timeout. I mean,
just got to be a touchdown play.
Can even throw a crossing pattern. I mean, you can do one of two things. You can go for the end zone or try to pick up another 10, 15 yards and try a field goal.
Take the Mets.
There it is.
Goes downfield to Ribbing.
Timeout.
Eagles going to call timeout with 2.6 seconds left to play. Ribbing is down to the 11-yard line. The Eagles have sent out the field goal unit here. Robert Smith will come on. a timeout. We get a chance to talk about it. A good key thing last week, the Eagles lost, but number 33 was not in the ball game last week. He was sitting out. You'll see the replay of the play here, but Ribbing is a valuable receiver for Eisenhower.
Very much so, and I like how he catches with his hands. And again, just Bradshaw putting it right on the money. I mean, those are easy to catch.
Even I could catch it.
But again, it's a good run after the catch, and like we said before the play, go to the end zone, throw something underneath, try to get down for a field goal, and
oh, it's impressive as Ribbing got to the middle of the field.
we did.
About a 29-yard field goal by Robert Smith, and we're going to get Grosse Pointe North calling a timeout to try to freeze the kicker.
Nothing like a good icing.
That's what I always say. On a hot day, too. You know. So, make this the first chance you've had to see the Eisenhower Eagles live. And what are your thoughts about these 2014 Eagles?
I'll be honest with you, I've been very impressed with Bradshaw. He's been able to run this offense, been more than efficient. He's really been flawless other than that mistake on the second play of the game. But I've been impressed with the offense. Defensively, again, I knew that they've been really good at stopping the run. They've been able to do that and contain Robinson and Bryant as well as James. And again, it was going to come down to, was Robinson going to have success going over the top and throwing the football? And so far, Eisenhower's been able to stop that as well. So really been very impressive on both sides of the football. But like I said before, they need to carry this into the second half and continue that momentum and execution and finish off a football game. So.
Well, the Grosse Pointe North Norsemen call another timeout, try to freeze Robert Smith. The big thing going on here at halftime. We're seeing kids are gathered there on the sideline. The little ones are going to dance tonight with the Eisenhower dance team. That ought to be pretty fun. It's always a nice event.
You're going to throw on that pink shirt and get down there? Are you part of this show?
I do have a pink shirt. I do have a pink shirt, but I don't look good in pink. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Robert Smith with a 29-yard field goal to end the first half. The Eisenhower Eagles lead it 17-6 over Grosse Pointe North. We'll be back with more football right after this.
And once again, football fans, stick around for our halftime entertainment here. We're first off, after we get the field clear, we're going to have our varsity dance team.
I'm a licensed
This
Michigan
is a very
attorney,
special guest.
but I'm also licensed as a Michigan
our
real
marching
estate
band.
broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Esplendito Mexican Cuisine. Newly opened on Mound Road just south of 23 Mile, Esplendito offers some of the finest Mexican cuisine in the area. And of course, you can still get that famous Esplendito pizza. Enjoy it in their full-service dining area or take it home. Pizza, spirits, and celebration. Esplendito, over 25 years of serving great meals to good friends. Call 7.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this Shelby TV Sports Special. I'm Tim Meyer along with Mick DeRouche. And Mickey, we've got first half of football underway, or in the books rather, and it's 17-6 Eisenhower. Give us a little insight into that first half.
Yeah, just quick stats. Jake Bradshaw went 8 for 10, 80% for 92 yards and a touchdown to Logan Friedel. Leading the way receiving, or on the ground, I'm sorry, Joe Metz, 6 rushes for 58 yards. Nick Ribbing has 3 catches for 53. And like I mentioned, Logan Friedel, 2 catches for 14 and a touchdown.
Short kick by the Norsemen taken by Friedel. Trying to get to the outside. Now he cuts it up, and he's going to be tackled there at the Eisenhower 35. So good return by Friedel.
Yeah, and just to give you an idea on some total offense in the first half, Eisenhower 22 plays for 197 yards, which is 9 yards per attempt. And their defense held Grosse Pointe to 24 plays and only 82 yards, or a little under 3.5 yards per attempt. So really kind of plays out what's on the scoreboard right now, with Eisenhower leading 17-6. Really domination on both sides of the football in the first half for Eisenhower.
The Eagles will start out their first drive. Handoff is up the middle to Metz, who had great success in the first half, but looks like they made some adjustments on that Grosse Pointe North defense.
Yeah, and key is going to be those linebackers. Number 6, Lawrence Bryant. Number 5, Addison Parrish James. Those two have to get more active in this football game because, you know, really the game plan really had them off balance in that first half. And those two linebackers are big play linebackers for Grosse Pointe. They're going to have to come up big here in the second half. 2nd and
9 for the Eagles. Bratcher going to throw, fires out there, in and out of the hands of Friedel. That was incomplete, and he was looked like he might have had some running room.
Yeah, that was a nuke throw though. Had something on it. Still should have been caught, but
had a little mustard on it, just like my
it
hot
did.
dog.
Yeah, he's a little juiced up here to begin the second half.
It's 3rd down and 9, Bratcher.
Well,
the middle screen to Kadari Johnson to the 40, 45 to the 50, cuts it up to the 40-yard line of Grosse Pointe North, still on his feet, and down he'll go to the 36-yard line. What do we got? A penalty flag down there.
This is usually where you may find a face mask, and it looks like it is. It'll be 15 more yards.
So a nice setup of that screen by the Eagles.
Yeah, it was a great play call.
It is a face mask.
That's my second favorite play, is the screen.
Little 5-yarder. We'll see the play right here.
And again, this Bratcher sets it up nice. Nice steep drop back, and again, just middle of the field is wide open. Wide open for Kadari Johnson.
Bratcher to Friedel. He's at the 30. Tries to stiff arm a man. That's Snyder, but Friedel makes a good gain out of it to the 24-yard line at Grosse Pointe North.
Yeah, Eisenhower coming out here in the second half doing the same thing they did in the first half. Just spreading the field, mixing up the play selection, and again, Grosse Pointe just has not been able to find an answer for this offense so far.
Hand up to Metz up the middle. No. Bratcher keeps it. He's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, they definitely made an adjustment on that option play, though.
They hustled out there to keep Bratcher no gain.
Yeah, I'll tell you, James does a nice job here swinging out from his linebacker position, stringing the play out, both the corner and the safety up in run protection as well.
So it'll be 3rd down and 4 for Eisenhower. Ball sits on the 25-yard line at Grosse Pointe North. Eagles lead at 17-6 here. First drive of the second half. Bratcher throwing it in the end zone, but probably release that a little bit earlier. You know, you got to be a real speedster to catch up with that one. And Friedel's fast, but he's not that fast.
Yeah, and it's just excellent coverage, too, by number 20, David Gerlach, as well as number 11, Marquise Harper, both of them back in coverage, and really there was nowhere to go with that football for Bratcher.
So here we go, a 42-yard field goal attempt by Robert Smith of Eisenhower. You know he's got the leg, so it's just a matter of the accuracy. Be kicking almost from that left hash. Kicked by Smith, it's long. Did it get in there? It's good! And we got a penalty on the kick as well.
I don't know, this could be, depending on the call, I guess you may have a decision. Do you take the points off the board and take the first down? I got to think you do, right?
Roughing the kicker, I think. Let's see what the referee says.
Even if it's running into, it's going to be first down.
Yep, it is. The Eagles are going to take it. They're going to take the points off the board, and they're going to put the offense back on the field. Let's see here. That is what they're going to do. It's just a matter now of whether they're going to mark the football.
Yeah, they're going to take it.
I thought Coach Smith indicated that about a minute and a half ago, but apparently they didn't hear him. So, let's see how many yards you get on that one. Might be just a 5-yarder. No, it's going to be a big one.
I don't know that there's a difference in high school. I think running into or roughing the kicker, it's 15 yards. And
That'll put it back to the. I was going to say it wasn't all the way to the 10. Whoa,
we're going to figure this out.
Whoa, Bessie. It is. First down at the Grosse Pointe North 12. Bratcher from the shotgun. Give up the middle. Doesn't fool anybody. A lot of motion there, but nothing happened. It was number 7. I'm sorry, Osich, number 1. Yeah, Osich, number 1 that did that. Lawrence Bryan on the tackle. Was not fooled. You'll see it here.
Number 6 in on the tackle. Lawrence Bryant. Second down.
He was not fooled. It was 2nd and 10. Bratcher with Osich in the backfield. Sikowski comes in motion. Quick going to Kadari Johnson. He's got it at the 5. Down, looks close. Now they're going to mark him down at the 5.
Big Bratcher's pass is complete. Number 3 out there. Kadari Johnson. 9 on the tackle.
Want to make it 3rd down and 2 for Eisenhower.
And just another quick slant. And Bratcher putting it right on the money once again. I mean, he was 80% in that first half. Can't ask much more of your quarterback.
Sikowski coming in motion. Bratcher keeps it. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eisenhower.
Wow, great second effort to get in that end zone. Yep.
23-6, Eisenhower. Jake Bratcher takes it in on 3rd and 2 up from the 5-yard line. And the kick is up, and the kick is good by the Eagles' number 88, Austin Mitchell.
And we'll take a look at it. And again, like I mentioned, the second effort, Bratcher taking on the initial contact, spinning into the end zone. And again, just like we saw in the first half, Eisenhower's execution on offense has been near perfect.
Well, just the opposite of last week. Eisenhower having to come out of the locker room rather with a lead, a sizable lead. The question was, could they put it away? Last week they didn't. This week looks pretty good coming out of the chute with opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, just any chance of Grosse Pointe gaining any momentum coming into the second half was drained out pretty good there by that opening drive, Eisenhower. And again, Bratcher has really, really operated this offense brilliantly tonight. No question about it. He's very comfortable throwing the football. Very good on his read action. And again, just really solid behind center.
And a kick is Snyder at the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Tippy toes his way through the pile, and he'll be dropped at the 22-yard line. The Eagles in on that tackle, number 44, Goff. And it also looks like Eagles number 32, Jacob
Oyster.
With an O.
And a Y.
Robinson on the shot to his running back, number 6, Bryant. Maybe got a couple yards there.
Number 6, Lawrence Bryant, for the Norsemen on the carry. Number 6 for the Eagles, Logan Friedel in on the tackle.
Robert Hawk also there, bring him down. 2nd and 8 for Grosse Pointe North. Their first drive in the second half. They have to start lighting it up here. They trail it 24-6 against Eisenhower.
And Eisenhower's defense has been able to shut down the rushing attack for Grosse Pointe. And Robinson threw 4 passes in that first half.
Oh, old number 72 again. It was on, this time it was on 2, and he went on 1. It's going to be offside. And he's up against the Eagles number 41, Colin Kasiliak. And Colin's very quick off that line, so I'm sure he's trying to get a little jump or get an edge, as they say. West North looked a little confused there. Slaughter, he drops a pitch. It's on the ground. Looks like the Eagles may have it.
Sure is.
And they do. Looks like number 2 for Eisenhower. Metcalf, Brandon Metcalf came up with that football. See it here. Never had it.
Actually, I think it was Jacob Friedel. Yeah, it was Jacob Friedel on the recovery. That 8 all scrunched up a look at 2.
Here we go, 1st and 10, ball on the Grosse Pointe North 21-yard line. Bradshaw now going to roll out. Looking, he throws it to Kadari Johnson. Makes a nice catch at the 10. To the 5, and down he goes.
Boy,
1st and goal, Eagles.
They missed a face mask, too, on that one. Take another look at this play, but great pickup, but should have been half the distance on top of it.
Eagles 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Give is to Metz, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eisenhower.
Well, it's a good start of putting a football game away right there.
Mitchell out for the extra point. The kick is up. And it is good. 31-6. Our score, you see Metz right here.
And again, just really ran through that interior Grosse Pointe and
5'9",
really,
190.
really didn't find too many obstructions getting into that end zone.
Not even the cheerleaders could obstruct them. Struck them. distract them. Something like that. The Eagles open it up here. 25-point lead for Eisenhower. 31-6. And you can tell the difference. Eisenhower is a little bit more spring in their step tonight.
Yeah, and you can, just on that touchdown run, you could see a lot of the wind's been taken out of Grosse Pointe sails. I mean, that was a tough, big-time turnover by that Eisenhower defense. And, again, it's a pretty big uphill climb here for Grosse Pointe to try to get back into this football game.
Torius Greer, number 99, and also Odell Snyder are deep for Grosse Pointe North. Kick is long, and it'll be taken right there at the 1. Greer, guys hopping through the middle. There's no going there. Goff is in there as well as Metz, and he'll get up to the 22. Decent return, but that's where Grosse Pointe North will start out with 6 minutes left. You'll see it here. Just kind of Metz got a hold of him and then pushed him over his own guy. Robinson going to the outside. He's grabbed out there. He falls forward nicely.
Robinson, number 10 on the keeper on the outside right. Number 27.
Tell you one thing about Robinson, he looks like he's floating out there, and he just never seems to take big solid hit. You know what I mean? He just kind of moving around, and does a good job of getting down before he takes a big hit.
Well, they hit hard out there, the Eisenhower Eagles do. And
They do.
Probably do the same thing here. The 2nd down and 6 for the Norsemen. Robinson, quick handoff. Slaughter has it, I believe.
That was a great job of coming up and filling right there.
That wasn't Slaughter. That was Jordan Davidson, number 25. Jake Corey there filling that hole.
Yeah, Jake came up and filled that hole nicely.
Sukar also in on that tackle. 3rd down and 6 for Grosse Pointe North. Robinson got a little protection back there. 2 running backs stay in. Eagles rush him hard to throw to the sides. Picked off by Sokowski. He's to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Eisenhower.
Boy, just about the same spot on the field as that pick in the first half by Grosse Pointe.
Yeah, about 10 yards
Maybe
closer.
about 10 yards closer, but boy, looked pretty similar.
Talk about jumping the route there.
Yeah.
Andrew Sokowski for the Eisenhower Eagles makes it 37-6. Austin Mitchell on for the extra point here. Ribbing will hold for Mitchell. Kick is up. And the kick is good. You see the play here. You see Sokowski.
Yeah, and just Robinson staring down the route the whole time. Sokowski jumping the ball and taking it to the house. Outstanding play by him. And I'll tell you, the coach has got to be really happy right now with both sides of the football, especially going into a week playing Dakota. I mean, it's got to be very encouraging to see this kind of execution. Blocking has been outstanding. They've won every battle in the trenches in this football game. And Bradsher, just his movement of this offense has been much improved over the first 3 games of the season.
Well, as we talked at the beginning of this broadcast tonight, Coach Smith had told us on the sidelines about the adjustments. I'd like to remind you folks that after the game, a great place to go is Esplendido. Esplendido Mexican cuisine, but they got great pizza there too, man. And I know, Mick, you and I will probably go there after the game and have a pizza, maybe a couple of libations. And, you know.
I can't tell you how hungry I am right now. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, there's
I didn't have time for dinner, so Esplendido looks outstanding right now.
There we go, from the goal line. It's Greer trying to get the outside. Got a good straight arm there, but then he is tattooed out of bounds by Metz. And Goff is over there too. He got hit by a house. You know?
Well, it was a nice stiff arm. And then the cavalry came and cleaned up.
This is a nice stiff arm there, Metcalf.
I'll tell you, it's just a great job by him, though, because if he gets outside of that tackle, who knows what could happen. So good job of stringing it out and waiting for some buddies to show up.
Friedel coming out of the game. That's Logan Friedel. So here goes Grosse Pointe North in their own 20 again. Robinson in the shotgun. Gives it to Bryant. Right there is Joe Metz and number 16, Preventure for Eisenhower. Nowhere does Bryant go. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Tackle on the play made by number 16, Jack Preventure, as well as number 39 is Joe Metz. We have a 2nd and 10 for the Norsemen. Again, football fans, get those 50-50 tickets ready. I think we're getting close.
We'll see what Grosse Pointe North does. That middle's been shut down pretty good by the Eagles as far as running goes, unless it's Robinson. He maybe be a little gun shy with the pass getting picked off. You see Osage faking a blitz here. I mean, he might be coming. He does come. So, in and out of the hands of number 17, Matt Wojorek.
Yeah, you got to come up with that catch.
Yeah, he heard
That's tough for your quarterback. He's had a pretty rough game, but he puts one on the money. You got to help him out a little bit. And I'll tell you, we haven't seen that quarterback draw yet the second half, so you almost wonder if this is the time to see, pull that one back out. If I was one of Eisenhower's line, if I was Cody Goff right now, I'd be kind of looking for that right here.
He is a Eagles middle linebacker there, number 44. Got his eyes on Robinson, the quarterback. Robinson back to throw. Now he looks to take off. Almost tackled there by Preventure, but Osage catches up with him and takes him down. And loss on the play all the way back to the 10-yard line, where the Norsemen will have to punt. You see here, Osage just outruns him.
And just a good job of contained, too. With a really mobile quarterback like Robinson. Got to stay home, and just outstanding play. Just really all game. We've really been able to confuse and really frustrate Robinson.
Well, you got Sedlock is going to be standing at his 40. Tristan Richardson to kick it a little bit over his head. Trying to get rid of it. Partially blocked by the Eagles. It's a decent bounce for him. It's good up to the 30-yard line. But still, the Eagles will have great field position on the 20-yard punt by Richardson. It'll be 1st and 10 Eisenhower. 2:19 left to go here in the third quarter. The Eagles lead it 38-6. We should see some I thought we'd see maybe a few substitutions, but Bratcher's still in there. He throws to the sidelines. Is it caught out there? Yes, it is. Nice catch by, looks like Ribbing over there with a beautiful catch. 9-yard gain.
It's been a very popular combination tonight.
2nd down and 1. Ratcher, quick throw, caught out there.
Once again, big pressure to Nick Rimming.
Nick Rimming again. He takes it down to the Grosse Pointe North. 14-yard line, see it here.
Again, just another great throw by Bradshaw. Gets it out there on time. Let your receiver do the rest of the work.
Quick handoff to Sulkowski, cuts it back, breaks the tackle. Another shifty move down over the 10-yard line to the, looks like to the 8 goes Andrew Sulkowski. Finally tackled there by Grosse Pointe North. Bounced off a man. See here, and decides he's going to get going. He gets hit, finally down. Second down and 6 for Eisenhower. Ball's on the 8. And there it is, picked off. Looks like Greer. Bratcher trying to catch him, and he'll take it in the end zone. Touchdown, Grosse Pointe North. Torius Greer for the Grosse Pointe North Norsemen takes it back to the house for a touchdown. Again, looked simply like he was going to sit on that route.
Yeah, I think after a while, those DBs usually wise up to some keys that they pick up on, and again, was able to sit on that route and take it to the house.
I would say Grosse Pointe North would go for 2, maybe. They are. Robinson brings it into play. (38-12). They're trying to make it 38-14. There was a slaughter, and he slaughtered at the 1. Down he'll go. He will not make it. So with 2:28 left to play here in the third quarter.
There's that play again. Just again, he was able to sit on the route. Uses his speed to get to the end zone. Although, how about Bradshaw tracking there?
He's like, you're not gonna catch me.
I think Greer was like, "Are you still behind me?"
Greer was on his horse, man.
And kicked it in another gear and got into the end zone.
So we have 22.8 seconds left in the third quarter. I knew something was fishy. 38-12. So the Eagles, after having an opportunity to suffocate the Norsemen, have to go back to the drawing board here on offense, and we'll get the ball back again. We'll see what kind of a kick Richardson has in store here. He may want to go with an onside kick. We'll see. Poocher goes to the short man. Brandon Metcalf on the return, and he gets the ball all the way up to the 38-yard line with 14.9 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Bradshaw has got Metz again in the backfield. Fake the Metz, fake the pitch, falls forward to the 40-yard line. Bradshaw does.
And that was a really good decision to hold on to that football.
That's the last play of the third quarter. The score, the Eisenhower Eagles 38, the Grosse Pointe North Norsemen 12. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
Hi, my name is Doug Wozniak. I'm a licensed Michigan attorney, but I'm also licensed as a Michigan real estate broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Escondido Mexican Cuisine. Newly opened on Mound Road just south of 23 Mile, Esplendido offers some of the finest Mexican cuisine in the area. And of course, you can still get that famous Esplendido pizza. Enjoy it in their full-service dining area or take it home. Pizza, spirits, and celebration. Esplendido, over 25 years of serving great meals to good friends. Call 739-1070.
And back we are here at Barney Swinehart Field. Tim Meyer along with Nick LaRouche. Nick Ratcher goes to throw, he gets thrown out there, almost caught by Metcalf. The Eagles lead at 35-12, and this may not be it. This is an important drive for Eisenhower.
No, it is. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, Bratcher's had a really good game. He's made 2 mistakes, and they've scored 14 points off of those mistakes. So really what you want to do here is you want to get the ground game going. You want to run some clock and really kind of take away any shadow of a doubt here in this football game.
Third down and 8.
Just kind of take it down the field and put this one away.
Ratcher gets Friedel. It's a first down for Eisenhower. He's run out of bounds there by number 20, David Gerlach. So it's an Eisenhower first down. You're right. The Eagles need to move it. Gonna start running the clock here. Ball's just shy of the 50 as Metcalf goes in motion. Throw out there to him, but boy, that was close to a lateral. I'm not sure Metcalf.
I think unfortunately the running back went the wrong way on that play. It's supposed to be a kind of a read fake up the middle and then springing the other running back on a little flare pattern, but
so it is second down and 10.
they work out some kinks for next week. That's all.
That's right. You're gonna have to work out a lot of kinks. Work them all out for next week.
Yeah, they're going to have to be this good or if not better next week.
Here's Nick Osich to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Eisenhower.
Wow. I thought about having some burners.
He was still running. He was all the way to the fence back there. Because he was moving pretty fast, Nick Osich was.
Boy, he just ran by every pursuit angle on that defense. Outstanding run.
I think he ran right by our cameraman so fast, I don't know if he picked it up or not. Austin Mitchell on for the extra point for Eisenhower. Nick Ribbing holding. Good snap. Kick is up. And a kick is good. So with 11:21 left to play, you see Nick Osich makes it 45-12 Eisenhower.
And he just, again, gets to the corner and just outruns every pursuit angle.
And he keeps going,
for Grosse
too.
Pointe. And he just, that's it, I'm done, I'm going home.
That was like Forrest
Thanks,
Gump.
I got my touchdown, I'm going home. I got homework to do.
Kept running. Keep running. Now you could see that his track speed there as he's pulling away from the Grosse Pointe North players. Finished fourth, I think, in the 100 meters last year. So
Well, I believe you after that run.
He put on the burners, that's for sure.
Well, it's one thing you can't teach, right? Is speed.
Yeah, nobody ever taught me that, so.
I've been trying to teach you that for years.
Yeah, I'm a slow learner, real slow. Might get it at 90 if I live that long. Smith to kick it off for Eisenhower. Line driver right to the goal line. Greer's just going to let it go. I think he's plumb tuckered out from that.
I don't think he wanted to
interception
take another
return.
hit. Yeah.
He looked pretty tired out, going almost 99 yards there on that interception return. So Norsemen going to take over on their own 20-yard line with 11:21 left to play. Eisenhower UC leads at 45-12.
Well, it's a testament to the coaches this week and some of the changes they made and adjustments, because this looks like an entirely different football team tonight.
Eisenhower got a few substitutions in there. Oh! Man, number 25, Jordan Davison, hit that hole pretty good, but he was racked up. Saputo with the hit on him, number 24. He took a belt there. Now we'll see what Robinson does here. 2nd and 9 for Grosse Pointe North. Givens to Davison again. He tries the right side. He's being run out by the Eagles. Number 25 of Provencher over there at that tackle. The rest of the Eagles in on that. See Saputo, number 24. Grabbing the ankles there. Be 3rd down at 6 for Grosse Pointe North. Robinson throws right there on the coverage. Number 4 of the Eagles, Rabicki. See where they mark it. He's going to be a little bit shy of a 1st down. See it right here.
Robinson with a nice pass, but again, no yards after the catch. And I got to think Grosse Pointe's probably going to go for it.
Yeah, they are. As Robinson probably try sneaking it up the middle. We'll see. And he does. He's close. Very close. We'll see where they spot it. He may have the 1st down.
Yeah, he just had to.
That is a 1st down.
Didn't even have to get to the 30 for 1st down.
He didn't like. He's a little uncomfortable there. First and 10, Grosse Pointe North. Ball on their own 30-yard line as Robinson handed off here. Nice move into the middle, but Goff is there.
And it's been tough sledding up that middle for Grosse Pointe pretty much the whole game.
There's Greer, number 99 for the Norsemen. Cody there got a hold of him, and one thing about Cody Goff, if he's by you and he has his chance to tackle, he's a sure-handed tackler, and you are going to go down. 2nd down and 8. Robinson over center. fake handoff now. He's going to looking deep. He's got a man open down there. Logan Friedel's back there. Incomplete. The man out there
Robinson's pass intended for number 8.
is Richardson.
By number 8. Jacob Friedel put a stop to that.
Jacob Friedel over there on the coverage. We'll make it 3rd down and 8 for Grosse Pointe North. We'll see what they call here. First down to keep the drive alive. 7:59 left to play here in the ball game. Mike leads it 45-12. Robinson back to throw, being rushed. Goff is coming on a blitz. Got a lot of room here on the right side. Now he cuts it to the middle and it'll go down. Well short of the first down. As Saputo was there, number 24, kind of said, I'm ready to give you a big lick here. You better go down. Yeah. He fell down.
I think he might tweak something just going down like that. Got up really slowly.
Saputo was right there to put a lick on him, but it'll be 4th down and short. A couple of yards, they're going to go for it. And Robinson from the shotgun. Fake hand, he's going to go around the side. Got the first down, and out of bounds he'll go. Preventure knocks him out or chases him out of bounds. Eagles freely substituting now. Especially on that line, because as you know, the Eagles will have a big test against Dakota next week. Hope that the Eisenhower fans will be out there at Dakota. Get to see some new turf they put down there.
Yeah, it should be a really good football game. Eisenhower plays like they did tonight. It'll be a really good football game.
Goes Robinson. He's back to throw. Throwing long and deep. Got a man out there. It's Richardson couldn't come up with it.
Man, he almost caught that on his back.
That guy was trying to do one of those around the back things, man.
Like a Harlem Globetrotter move there. Take a look at this again. I could have sworn he almost trapped it on his back. Oh, yes. Boy, 3 different guys could have had that one.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. The ball will be on the Grosse Pointe North 42-yard line. Robinson will go from the shotgun. Steps up, going to throw it up the middle deep. The Eagles are down there. It's caught by Greer. And finally, it goes down at the 16-yard line. The Eagles tipped it around. Greer made the catch.
Let's play again. See if
they had a chance to intercept it. It bounced off 2 Eagle players right to
man,
Greer.
that's why they tell you to bat that ball down or catch it.
Yeah. First and 10 now. Norsemen at the Eagle 16-yard line. Give to Greer. Inside the 9-yard line he goes. Friedel, Jacob Friedel on that tackle.
I tell you, Greer's put together pretty nice football game for himself tonight. Had that pick 6 moments ago, and I'll tell you, he's a tough runner.
Yeah, he's a little hard to bring down, too. Second down and 2 yards to go. Ball is at the 9-yard line of Eisenhower. 5:10 left to play here in the ball game. Bryant in the backfield for Grosse Pointe North. He gets the ball, the hole up the middle, forges ahead. He looks like he's going to get a first down. Be up to the 5-yard line with a whole gang of Eagles there, including big number 91, Adrian Buxani. I know Coach Smith, he's still a defensive coach at heart. He hates to give up any points, so I know he's rooting for his guys to come up with some big stops here. Buxani jumping the gun there, number 91, and he'll be called for offside. That'll be half the distance. That puts him a little bit closer. Be 3 yards to go for a touchdown here on 1st and goal. Robinson's going to go over center. He's got Bryant in the backfield. Fake it to Greer. Robinson's going to take it himself. And he's going to lose some yardage there. Nice open field tackle by the Eagles. Number 4, Brandon Rabicki. See it right here. Good textbook tackle.
Yeah, just a really good job of breaking down. You know, Robinson's game is his elusiveness. A really good job of dropping him for a loss.
So now it's 2nd and 9. They moved it all the way back. 2nd and 9 or 2nd and goal from the 9. Three minutes left to play here in the ball game. Robinson's going to go over center now. Look to the end zone on the fade. Richardson's down there, but it's caught, but he's out of the end zone. Coverage, good coverage by the Eagles down there. Like Metcalf on the coverage. Let's see it here.
And Robinson was just a little late getting rid of that football.
Yeah, Richardson kind of ran out of end zone. 3rd and goal from the 9. Robinson will go from the shotgun. With Bryant in motion. Gonna go to the left side. Eagles trying to close quickly. And short of the end zone he will be. See how short, maybe down to the 2.
Robinson put that ball by number 4 out there, Brandon Rabicki. It'll be 4th and close.
It'll be 4th down.
First time I remember seeing an option look at a Grosse Pointe.
4th and close is defined as 4th and 2.
Trying to bang one in here is Grosse Pointe North. 2:45 left to play. Center's Robinson. It's a pitch out to Greer. Trying to go around the end. He forges ahead, and the Eagles stop him.
Wow, interesting play call.
Nice tackle there by Eisenhower's number 32, Jacob Oyster. He keeps Latorius Greer from getting into the end zone with a nice stick here.
Yeah,
Goff was also in there.
Yeah, it was just a great job. It's a great job by the defense coming up. Read and reacting to the blocks, coming up, and big step. It's a big step for the defense, too. I mean, for going into next week.
All right, a new quarterback for Eisenhower. It's going to be number 7, Nick Sedlock. Sikowski in motion. Going to take it himself, run up the middle, and he'll go down over the 10-yard line. Give the Eagles some breathing room there. Going to mark it at the 10. Clock is running now. 2:20 left to play. Sedlock takes the snap. Hands off there to Metz. He powers his way over the 10. About the 12-yard line.
39 the ball carrier for the Eagles, Joe Metz.
Joe's had a good game tonight.
He's run really, really tough. Tough up the middle. It was tough yards. First downs. He's done a lot of the dirty work. Led the way on the ground for Eisenhower.
What do we got? Timeout? Yeah, there we go. Officials had to stop to make sure there was all right. 3rd down and 2 for Eisenhower. Now Sikowski goes in motion. Give us to Metz up the middle. That little house keeps going all the way up to the 25-yard line. Be an Eagle, 1st down.
All you gotta do is take a knee and get ready for Dakota.
Victory formation, and Jake Bradsher takes a knee. Back in the ball game, and time is running out here, folks. Well, Mick, appreciate you coming in and helping us out here tonight, and I'm glad that the Eisenhower Eagles righted some things and are going to come out of here with a 45-12 victory over Grosse Pointe North.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I had a great time. It's kind of like riding a bike, I guess, right? But it was really fun watching Eisenhower execute. They were really good on offense. Defense was outstanding, and it should be a heck of a ball game next week.
Well, for all our folks in the Shelby TV truck, for our camera personnel, and for Mick Narouche, I'm Tim Meyer saying we'll see you next time right here on Shelby TV. Our final score, Eisenhower 45, Grosse Pointe North 12. Good night, everyone.